Okay, I am super excited because never mind the fact it's the third episode of the behind the scenes for members. I am doing an unboxing of this guy, the DJI Mic 2. Now, I bought this on launch day, right at 8 a.m. from Amazon, and it was delivered within, let's see, 24 plus 9 hours, so within 3 hours? Within 33 hours, I had it in my hands. And so I'm going to probably make a number of Mic 2 videos, but I'm going to need some time to play with the device, figure it out, test it, do a whole bunch of different things. But in an effort to make some piece of content, I wanted to do an unboxing, but I'm not going to air an unboxing on my main channel because this is probably going to be a long video of us hanging out while I open this up, and you can see my first reactions to the DJI Mic 2. Because it's going to be, these behind the scenes videos are like unedited fun videos where we get to hang out and just like chill out, and you get a little insight into behind the scenes, right? That's what this is about. And so I am super excited because after making my last behind the scenes video for members about not liking wireless microphones, right? What's the very next video I make? Yeah, unboxing a wireless mic set. So let's go. I'm filming this on my Action 4, which is one of the reasons why I bought this mic, and I'm recording this on my DJI Mic 2S going into my computer. So there's a little bit of reflection off my desk. I apologize in advance. So let's see. Oh man, the DJI packaging is always so nice. I don't have a trash in my office, so let's just go on the floor. Alright, let's see. Sometimes it's a sleeve, sometimes it's a flip up, sometimes it's a magnetic thing, right? Oh. How does this box... Where does this box open up? Can't you tell I'm like a kid on Christmas morning? I guess that's it. It's this pouch, this empty box, and a little desiccant. Let's put this like right here. Ooh, this pouch is like super nice. As yeah, it feels like a little, I don't know, like a toiletry bag. Yeah, super nice. I'm sure by now you've watched a whole bunch of other videos on this. So this is mostly my initial reaction. Oh. So I watched a bunch of videos on launch day talking about the aluminum case and how nice it feels, and yeah, this is a premium. This feels like a premium case. Press to unlock. What else is in here? Let's see. Looks like the Wind Muff 1, the Wind Muff 2, and another silicone gel thing, and the USB-C to USB-A cable. So yeah, that's that. That's neat. This is so much fun. I haven't unboxed a new piece of equipment in, I don't know, a long time. I haven't bought something new since December, so this will be fun. Let's peel off this sticker together. And push to open. Oh man. This looks so nice. I did not buy a DJI Mic 1 as much as I wanted to desperately, but I couldn't bring myself to do it at the time because there were some things I didn't like about it, and then I'm not an early adopter generally of technology, and so buying the first generation of something is typically not something that I like to do. All right, so taking it out of the case, language, English, yes. No, English. English language. What's today's date? 24/01. No, 24/01/18. Okay, the time is actually 5:14. So we can set the date and time upon startup. Looking at my watch, and there we go. And that's that. So I'm all set up. I'm ready to go. Let's look at these transmitters. Ooh, they're a little heavier than I thought they would be, but they seem really nice. The translucent case or transparent case is much cooler in person than in any of the videos that I have seen online. And that's just, yeah, that's just cool. It's kind of neat to be able to see inside of this. And it's already paired and ready to go. I can see that yeah, we're getting a good healthy signal. And so there are a couple things that I think I am really interested in doing right off the bat. And they are tests with the transmitters and the Action 4, which obviously now, in hindsight, maybe I should have shot with a different camera so that I could pair it and see how that goes. But test between those, listening to the 32-bit float recording on the transmitters, seeing if there's a difference, like I said in one of my videos, between the audio quality of the internal recording versus being sent to the receiver, being sent out analog via the TRS output, or being sent out digital via the USB-C, and also the difference between a Bluetooth connection to the Action 4. So that involves a bunch of different tests. One of the things that I want to do is to see if it has a dual output, the receiver, meaning does it output digitally via USB-C and analog 3.5 millimeter TRS at the same time? Because if it did, that would be super slick to be able to send this transmitter to two cameras. And I know that a lot of motovloggers, it would be helpful because you have, sometimes you have two cameras, one on your motorcycle, one on your helmet, and getting the same audio signal would mean that it's easier to sync up in post by the waveform. And so I will check to see if we can do that. I also want to see what kind of other devices and microphones I can plug into the transmitter to do separate 32-bit float recordings, because my favorite 32-bit float recorder of this size is my Instamic Pro Plus, which I've been using for, I think, about a year now. And the DJI Mic 2 is probably like its closest competitor. So maybe I'll do a comparison video between these two devices. The downside of the Instamic is that it has only a 3-hour battery life, and it doesn't have any mic inputs. So there's no TRS input. But the unit is waterproof, water resistant. It's waterproof, I think, to a certain depth in a certain time frame. And it records 32-bit float, and you can buy them either in mono or stereo, which is the difference between this, right? Because I don't think this is a stereo recorder. I think it's only a mono recorder, and that's something that I'll definitely be testing. Yeah. But this magnet is super strong. This is something no one's ever said about this. That the magnet has 2 images on it, 2 graphics. There's this one that you've seen. I don't know if you can see it on here. And then there's another one on the other side. And because this is just metal, you can have it either way. So you can have like the plain DJI logo or the fancy DJI logo. That's kind of cool. That's neat. What other things are neat about this? I don't know. It's hard to say until I do some tests and plug it in. We can do a 32-bit float recording right now together, and the red light is on, so it's recording 32-bit float. And yeah, I'll have to see what this sounds like compared to my S-Mic 2S recording in 32-bit float on my computer via my Zoom UAC232. And yeah, that seems really cool. I am super excited because I've not had a wireless set that I like. And I think this one is the one that I have been holding out for the past couple of years. I'll stop the recording. And I really like that it has that vibrating feedback, that physical feedback, because that's one of the issues I have with the Instamic, is that it you can't really tell when it's recording because the LEDs come on and off, they blink in a certain way. There's only a single button on this device, and so the button functions a couple different ways, whether it's a short press or a long press, and realistically you need to connect it to the app to access some of the other features and settings. What I really like about the DJI Mic 2 is that no app is required. And that's one of the things that I really don't like about Rode products, that they've integrated them so much into their app ecosystem that you need the app for certain functionality. Let's see, one thing that I wanted to see about this is if we can put the USB-C. I think it only goes in a single direction. Yeah. So the USB-C dongle only goes in one direction, and that's up, and it locks into place. And then it asks you to confirm the dongle. So I wonder if doing that then disables the output. I'll have to do some tests on that. Oh, I didn't record in 32-bit float because why? Yeah, my 32-bit float setting is off. So we're turning that on. And I read the manual prior to today, but it doesn't seem like you can independently control these, whether or not they are 32-bit float or 24-bit depth, because one of the things I wanted to do was to set one at 32-bit float and one at 24-bit, so I can show you that there is no audible difference, because there shouldn't be, but that the difference is in the dynamic range that you're able to achieve. And really, I wanted to make a tutorial on what 32-bit float is with these transmitters, because I think that that's going to be something that is going to be confusing for a lot of new owners. And wow, there's a ton of settings that you can go through on this. LED indicators on, off, on, storage. It tells you the storage left on the transmitters for internal recording. Which is cool, although I couldn't exit with the jog wheel. Auto record off. I don't want auto record when they are taken out. Recording stop lock. That locks the transmitters from the button presses so that you don't have to worry about someone inadvertently stopping recordings when you hand them a transmitter. So that's a super cool function. The transmitter gain. Cool. The transmitters have a gain range of minus 12 dB to plus 12 dB. So that is the gain level on the actual transmitters. And then I think when you connect the receiver to your Action 4, that you have there's receiver output gain setting, meaning the level at which the receiver outputs to your camera. So that's cool. And then there is a low cut filter. Oh, low cut is on by default. That's weird. All right, so transmitter settings. So yeah, that's that. I'm pretty impressed with this device. It seems like it is a much more robust system than I had anticipated. I like that click. Yeah, it's a satisfying click. This is cool. This is going to be featured in I think in a lot of my videos coming up this year. So I'm sorry if you are not a DJI person, but aside from using them with my cameras, I will probably use them a lot for their internal recording capabilities, provided that sounds good. So yeah, that's my unboxing. 20 minutes, boom, done. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and we'll talk again real soon.